What's up, fellas? Today we're gonna be gaming. I don't like to talk much, so there won't be that much talking. Until I go up against like Druid or something cringe, I'll probably just be thinking. Wow, that was laggy. It's bearable though. I might restart my computer. Oh, do I have applications open? Nope. Dun, 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 dun. There's something wholesome about lag. I think it makes me play better. There used to be this Minecraft server called Cosmic PvP. It was like a faction server where you could like raid bases and stuff. It ran at like 12 FPS for me. So like for some reason I just get nostalgic whenever I see frame drops. We've got a pretty solid curve here. We can play Hagatha. I'm gonna take a bit of damage here, but I'm thinking I can stabilize on 6 with Golganath. I can also Shutter block the Fairy Tale Slime. Which gives me a crap ton of armor. I think I added heals to this deck, right? Yeah. Cool, he's trading. That's good for me. Gonna get pretty low here. Maybe I just play Fairy Tale? Ah, what's he gonna do? Kill me? I doubt it. You can't kill me, boy. Go ahead. Kill me, I dare you. Son of a gun. DD Kong 340. For Trash Kid. Let me make sure I'm recording. Okay, thank God. Okay, I have 9 health, 8 health. How will he do 8 damage? He will never do 8 damage. Uh-oh. Crescendo? Oh, Crazed Conductor. That's a oopsie moment. He could have traded with the Fell Beast. Unless he really wanted that face damage, but I mean, I doubt it. By my thunder's display. I was role-playing as Golganath right there. The seas. Hearthstone is like the only game I like having voice lines on for. I actually don't know Shutterblock's voice line. The original was my jaws that bite, my claws that catch. Or maybe it was the other way around. I don't know. I've played it like a billion times. Yeah, I have no idea. What did he play? He's discovering? Fracking? Oh, he played that. Hopefully that's not the 4-drop. Or the 9-drop. Okay. Let's see here. I definitely want to cast Wish Upon a Star this turn. I really... Yeah, I guess I Frosty Decor to, prevent lethal from, whatchamacallit, Crescendo. I think I have one Overload card in this deck, right? Yeah. Okay, so I can use this guy. Draw my singular lightning storm. Then I can swing. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just play it. Don't really have anything else to spend my mana on. I may have just missed lethal. No, I didn't miss lethal. No shot. So now he's got to get real creative if he wants to kill me. I don't think he can do it. Might as well try and form a community here, right? Question for the comments. Why do you play video games? There it is, the crescendo. That's probably his play, right? I don't know if... Can I get lethal off of Kobold? I can get lethal off of that. But safer play is to Zilliax Deluxe. Decisions. This has a good chance of healing me too. Okay. I mean, yeah, because I could get spell damage totem if all else fails. Do I hero power for spell damage totem? Is there any 5-cost card that does damage to any hero? It's a nature spell. I don't think so. Never lucky. Uh-oh. Fellas. We did not acquire... Oh, Kobold Mana. Always lucky, baby. Always lucky, baby. He might actually kill me. I feel like that 4-drop is the frickin'... Oh, but he can't use fatigue. How much fatigue? He's taking 6. Maybe I shouldn't have played minions, because now he can heal off of Crescendo and kind of frick me up. Oh, he's gonna draw. And then he's gonna get the 4-drop and frick me up. Thing is, I'm always lucky. That's what he forgot. I play with Honor, so I get like a luck boost because I'm the underdog and the game wants me to win. Because I don't play cringe classes. Warlock isn't cringe. But it's not necessarily based, if you know what I mean. Fellstring Harp, Crescendo. Oh? Oh, it's GG's. I'm gonna mind control this guy to surrender. Yeah, I'm pretty good at mind control. So much lag, how wholesome. For a perspective, there's like 10,500 people in Legend right now. So like I'm a little below the I'm like 60th percentile-ish, a little over that. Like 55th percentile. I'm not very good at math, so humor me here. By the way, I've also got a math channel called Bottom Up Math where I teach math. It's called Bottom Up Math. I think I already said that. I'll link the channel in the description. Make sure to subscribe and just hit that bell. I probably won't link the gaming channel in my Bottom Up Math videos, because this is like my safe place where I can just like vent. Even though I kind of actually, I've gotten close to venting on math videos, which is kind of crazy. How can you vent about like your freaking trauma in a video on how to factor? You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. But now I've got this channel to vent and trauma dump. Woohoo.
You could use a stream.
Hearthstone, but every time I lose a game, I share something traumatic that I'm currently struggling with in my life. Which I guess that's not really how trauma works, but I don't know, man. I'm saving my brain cells today for driver's bed. I've only got a certain amount of juice. Always lucky. Smart. Most players would have... Oh. Okay, well, I guess that's also fun. Wow, I couldn't even play the coin there. How nostalgic. How wholesome. Seriously. I feel like this guy's based off of some sort of mythology. Let me make sure I'm recording. That would be a shame. Okay, nice. Sometimes I feel like I've bitten off more than I can chew in life. But I'm a Christian, and I personally feel God guides me. So that's who I trust in. Because, good lord, who am I supposed to trust? Myself? Nonsense. That sounds like a terrible idea. Let's get some healing in. I should have hexed that. I'm an idiot. See, this is... Fun fact about me, I cannot multitask at all. If I'm talking, that is all my brain is doing. My brain can do one thing at a time. It can do those things very good, mind you. But still, it can only do one thing. It's a pretty long card draw. I mean, Staff of the Nine Frogs will help. I could write lightning. Yeah, probably lightning. Nice, now I don't overload. So I can mirror next turn. Oh, sick. Planned. Sometimes, like, I get lucky and, like, accidentally do something good. But actually, that's just my brain. My brain likes to, like, do crazy cool stuff without me knowing consciously. That's how smart I am, bro. I'm so smart, I don't even know what I'm doing. I just do it. It's like an autonomous ultra instinct, you could say. Cringe. He's got 11 corpses, quite a bit. I really want to get those 5 drops down. So I guess here's the play. Well, no, I probably just tumbleweed. Have some stats on the board, then hit face. Just so the location does very minimal value. Or if he plays another one. Eventually he's just gonna blast my face off, but I should have one more turn to, okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, I'm dead. What did we learn, boys? Every loss is a lesson. I talk while the enemy is doing their turn, not while I'm doing my turn. Big brain, brain. See, it may look like I lost that match, but who really won? The guy who played... Why do you even call that Death Knight deck? I guess Rainbow Death Knight. And... hit face. And played minions and spells. I don't know where I'm going with this. I have to use the restroom, BRB. Hello, I'm back. So I technically, because I'm supposed to I'm supposed to trauma dump after every loss. But I don't, that game doesn't count because I learned a lesson. So it's actually a W. Plus, I don't just want to mope. I've actually been learning a lot of lessons lately. Like there's a TikToker I watch. That's just like good vibes. And one key thing I've learned lately is to identify your gratitudes. It's important because sometimes you forget the good things. And kind of only think about the bad things. Like, depending on the person, sometimes you like to have to actively... I'll talk after I mulligan. Remember, I learned a lesson last night. Yeah, basically, identifying things you're grateful for is good. And I like to think of a different thing each day. So what is my gratitude for today? It's pretty early in the morning. My gratitude is... I like to think a lot. Like, I have difficult holding conversations, because, like, I just like to think about what I'm gonna say. And sometimes I need some time to think, you know? I'm grateful for that some of my friends from that I met in school have stuck around and are still homies. I mean, I have Lightning Storm. I should probably hex that. Where do you get those coins? Is he excavator? Oh, gritty bomber. I'm gonna be starting college soon, which is something I'm kind of nervous about. Cause like I got accepted into this program thing. Literally, like the orientation for it, I didn't even read the email that it was happening in the first place until like 20 minutes before it was happening. So I really think that was a God thing that I saw it. I really do feel like, I don't know. I know I can do this, but let's see here. Like, I tend to be good with school stuff. It's just, lately I've had some, like, extra challenges thrown into my life. And I've been doing a good job dealing with them, you know. But I've kind of wanted to just take things chill, I guess. And this program, you have to have like a 3.75 GPA to stay in it, and that is pretty crazy to me. Like, there's some very talented people in this program, and I just don't really feel like I'm one of them.
Elements guide is not a valid target. Elements guide me.
And like, I know, like, I've got talents. I'm a smart guy. I know that. Like, I don't struggle with self-confidence that much. If anything, I struggle with, like, ego. That's something I've noticed that I have being homeschooled. But I've had time to work on that, thankfully.
A limited time offer may have gone slightly overboard on the size.
I'm swinging first in case I summon a taunt minion. Okay. You can resurrect that. That's annoying. I don't know, I've just been struggling lately. Am I dead? Let's go, baby.
Reporting for duty.
That's incredible.
Always lucky. Yeah. Like, this phase of my life, it's really just been me putting my faith in God. I used to be, like, kind of, like, I was a Christian, but I wasn't 100%. But I had a personal experience where I prayed for something and I got answers. And now I'm 100%. So I know no matter what, you know, as long as I'm doing what God wants me to do, it'll be okay. Whatever happens, happens. I think I've found that helps with, like, worrying and stress is to accept the worst possible scenario. So let's see, what's the worst possible scenario for this? It's called the Honors College.
I must protect the wild.
For me, in this Honors College setting, right? Worst possible scenario is I learn how to drive, but I'm bad at it, and I crash into the building, and I have to repair it, and that's embarrassing. I have to keep using the restroom in the classes, so I miss lectures. I'm too ADHD, and I can't take in all the information, so I get bad grades and stuff. My social anxiety gets the best of me, and I'm just like a nervous wreck. And I struggle talking with people. I miss a meeting or like a required thing I have to do with this honors college stuff. Maybe it's in my email, and I'm not always good about checking my email. And I keep going. Or actually, I don't think I could keep going, but for me, that's like, in my head, what the worst possible scenario is, right?
I need a vacation from my vacation.
And you might be thinking, why would you do that? How is that going to help with your stress at all? Well, here's the part that helps. I ask myself, am I okay with that happening? And if I am, if I'm okay, if I've accepted, if I've accepted that I'm okay with the worst possible scenario, then I've got nothing to fear. It's like when I give presentations, like, okay, if worst thing is I forget my entire speech, I stutter, and I walk back to my seat in shame, and everybody laughs. You've got to accept that's a possibility. You know? And once you have accepted it as a possibility, you know, then that helps my anxiety a bit. It doesn't fully get rid of it, but like I'm no longer actively I'm no longer like actively wearing. It's just like subconscious and like chemicals in my brain. I'm just gonna try my best. I'm in a good mood now. Maybe I'll keep doing this YouTube with video game thing. Feel free to like leave any comment suggestions. Dislike the video if you don't like the style, because this is just me experimenting right now. But I do want my videos to like gradually improve, you know. Like this is my first video, so my standards for it are like not super high. Because I really don't even know what I want this channel to be yet. So yeah. I like talking about my life, but if that's like, I don't know, like really uncomfortable, just let me know in the comments. I may still like talk about stuff, but I'll be less, it'll be like less of the focus. Because I need an outlet, bro. So that's one thing I'm unfortunately not going to change. Or at least, like, I'll talk when I feel like I need to talk. There's a lot going on in my life right now. So, like, this is an instance where I need to talk. However, once things settle down, then my videos will just be gameplay. Or I'll probably still talk about my life, but it'll be less uncomfortable, because it'll be positive stuff. Everything is perception based, though. Look up the man, I don't want to be racist. What is the, what's the story called? I believe it's called The Asian Rice Farmer. And it's a story about this guy who has stuff happening to him. And everybody's like, oh no, that's so terrible. And he's like, maybe. And then something good happens. And he's like, oh, that's so great. And he's like, maybe. And he keeps saying maybe. But it's basically like, there really are no good or bad things. It's just how we perceive it. At least if we're, like, from a religious perspective, obviously. It's more deep than that. But, like, how we perceive something to us. There's almost always a good side, I think. Sure, it's hard to see sometimes, but... And it's okay to be sad and, you know, not like what's happening to you. But at the end of the day, if you can choose whether to, like, look at something in the best possible way or the worst possible way, there's really no reason to not look at it in the best possible way. Unless you just, like, want to feel sorry for yourself. I might not be, like... I'm just talking out loud. If you disagree with stuff I say, feel free to talk in the comments. I like talking. too much debating nowadays. I just want to have discussions where one person shares what they think, I'll share what I think. Because, you know, I know stuff that you don't know, and you know stuff that I don't know. So the sharing of ideas is how we can, you know, we can learn. There's a lot to learn from each other. But I feel like everything's turned into a debate nowadays, and it's just one person trying to win. Let me focus for a second. Forget yellow dirt rat. Okay. Panic, 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 panic. No longer panicking. Get wrecked, kid. Oh. No! 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 That's
My
sad.
thanks to you.
And it's a druid player. Oh, this is... this is good, because now that this game is lost, I can just focus on talking about what I wanted to talk about. Wow.
You're merely a pawn for the puppet.
I wonder what he's going to play. Is it 5 mana 4/5 finale, draw 6 cards that cost... whatever. Focus, focus. Another thing. I have to use the restroom a lot, and when I have to pee, it's hard to think. Right now I have to pee.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. The virtue of the wild.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. Okay, I'll probably play one more game. Usually whenever I go to pee, while I pee, my mind clears, and I think about stuff, right? I won't go into too much detail about stuff like this. I don't... Basically, I was gonna make a joke about wisdom, because I usually, like, think of deep stuff, like, after I use the restroom, and, you know, wisdom. But it's... Let's just acknowledge that joke was there, but I'm not gonna try and go for it. The point of what I'm... what was I gonna say? Frick. Alright. So, I think the main thing I've been scared of is... I used to be, like, overachiever. I'd basically tackle any challenge I could that come my way. But then some stuff happened and things got harder. And instead of... And I guess, well, after things got harder, I started doing not so good. And I wasn't where I wanted to be. And that's okay. There's always time to change, right? We all have low points. But the thing that really scared me was, instead of rising to meet the bar, I lowered the bar down to where I was. And that's terrifying to me. I don't know how to explain why. It just kind of is. But as long as I'm consciously aware that, like, I don't want to do that, I think I'm okay. And here's what I'm thinking with this gaming channel. I'm thinking that in each video I do, I'm gonna, like, have a mission that I set for myself each day. Like, today's mission is I do 1 hour of driver's ed. I go outside, go on a walk, and I eat 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also, I put on some clean clothes. Just release. And then in my next video, I'll start off by saying if I was successful with the mission, because you know that adds a layer of accountability. Basically like a to-do list, but ADHD version. I'm kind of a hypocrite. I used to like say that people always attribute like ADHD, like someone with ADHD will have like a trait about them that's common, and will just say, "Oh, that's just my ADHD." And it's like, buddy, actually that happens to everyone. Here's another thing about me. I'll say something, if I regret it, I'm gonna like take it back, right? Or not regret it, like if I think about it more and I realize I'm wrong, I'll admit it. So I don't think the mission thing is like an ADHD thing. It's just I like video games, I'm passionate about them, and they make me excited. So connecting that with, you know, stuff that isn't as exciting, like taking care of yourself, blah blah blah, all that boring stuff, it gives me an incentive to do it. So yeah, just elaborate on the mission. So 1 hour, driver's ed, 3 meals, change clothes, go outside on a walk. And I'll set, I don't want to raise the bar. Like right now my bar for myself is very low, and that makes me very sad that it's like that. So instead of just like immediately raising the bar to back where it was, I'm thinking I'm going to just slowly increase the height, so I don't just like keep getting disappointed, I guess. So yeah, I'd say today's mission is definitely doable. And then once I complete this mission, I'll make tomorrow's mission just a little bit more, I'll add a little bit more to it. And slowly but surely, I will get back to where I'm happy with myself again.
Muzzle their magic.
I like that idea. Let's end this video with a yellow dirty rat. Wonderful. Hope y'all enjoyed.
You win this one.